time has arrived. The college football playoff set to get underway as 12 teams begin that long battle on the road to the national championship. Welcome to Lawrence, Kansas Memorial Stadium, the home of the Kansas Jayhawks. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, taking on the number 8 seed in the playoff, the Kansas Jayhawks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's Cunningham. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to pass. It's Robinson. Pass falls incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a third down on the opening drive. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Slides a quick throw. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get them off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
The Jayhawks lining up here on 1st and 10. Quick throw, the catch is made. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, and not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Important second down play coming up. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Picks up about 3 yards there, but it's going to be 4th down. So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Catch made by the tight end. Gets out of bounds after a solid gain. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. And the Jayhawks pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He's running out of time here. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. The Jayhawks will come to the line to run the hurry-up. And the back now goes in motion. Dropping back, it's Robinson. And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty marker. The 9th play of a strong opening drive. It's 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The pass rush closing in. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
He missed it. Off target that time. And with that miss, no change in the score.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
Off the 55-yard miss, the offense sets up from the 38. The shotgun handoff here. Has the first down and more. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down to the 44.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Makes the catch. It's Scott. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On the ground, it's Scott. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Not able to connect, incomplete. On third down, he drops to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. On the run, he'll let it go. Touchdown, Georgia Tech, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. Kirk, you play quarterback. How about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The Jayhawks offense back on the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. The Jayhawks will come to the line to crank up the tempo. From the shotgun. Here's an inside give. They bring him down just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
At the 35. Now, 4th down.
On their own side of the 50, but they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. Oh, it's snapped to the back. That'll be enough for a 1st down, brought down at the 43.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on 4th down. What's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on 4th down. It's a big risk, but it pays off here.
Looking downfield, it's Robinson. Grab behind the line. It's Cook. And he heads out of bounds, moving backwards on that play. Didn't want to take the hit.
2nd down coming up.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. They keep him guessing with a run. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Makes a quick grab. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the 1st down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
And the Jayhawks will look to convert here on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion. He's got it. Enough for a 1st down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
What a job by this quarterback here on 4th down. Had to survey the defense, eventually just goes to the check down for the running back, moves the chains, and keeps this drive going.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Zips it down the middle. Pulls it in outside the 10 and still running. And they finally tackle him down at the 1. Big gain in the pitch and catch. So Georgia Tech has the lead here, Kirk. We've reached the end of 1 in this quest to move 1 step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Touchdown, Jayhawks. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Parker. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. The Yellow Jackets will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Grab behind the line, it's Scott. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the 1st down marker.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Here's the 2nd down play. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
And the Yellow Jackets will line up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Looks like the defense had a takeaway.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. And here comes the Kansas offense back on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage.
Let's go. Right. Double. Animal. Let's go.
Dropping back. It's Robinson. He escapes the pocket. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Breaks into the clear. As the first down is still going. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The Jayhawks come up to the line in a hurry-up. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. Catch made on the right side. Tackled at the 8 after the completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards. Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Pass caught, can he get in? And he scores! Touchdown, Kansas!
Now this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Offense back out on the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. And they bounce back from that costly error here. Short throw complete to the tight end. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Wideout's now clustered. Second down, we're going to throw it. He's going to pull it down and run. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Caught over the middle. It's Stockton. The Yellow Jackets pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Trying to create here on the move. And it falls incomplete. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
They're going backwards to open up this drive after the loss, 2nd down and 15. Dropping back, it's Robinson. Looking to scramble. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a 1st down. Ball handed to the running back. Got the 1st down and still motoring. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. The Jayhawks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
Well, this defense seems to be confused. That's back-to-back big carries for 1st downs. They better get it together, or this could be an easy drive for this offense.
Here's a handoff on 1st and goal. And he's brought down right at the line. They'll spot the ball still right there at the 2.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. 2nd down and goal. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
No gain on second down. Can they punch it in here? 3rd and goal from the 2. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. The running back here on a direct snap. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Well, Chris, we're still here in the first half, but you got to wonder after that stop there on 3rd down. Now we got a 4th down situation. And now you're in the red zone. Got to wonder, you want to take the 3 points the easy way, or do you roll the dice, try to take a chance and try to come up with a touchdown?
He got it. The field goal's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Parker. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. That's caught. It's Scott. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
2nd down after that previous play. The receiver makes the catch. 1st down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37. And the Yellow Jackets hustle to the line to run that hurry up. Play action here on 1st down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Quick throw to his receiver. Catch made in space. Look out. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Yellow Jackets come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Takes the handoff. It's Scott. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. And he'll set out to throw. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now 1st and goal. 1st down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
The extra point cuts the lead to 3, 17-14. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. He safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
All I can think of is maybe they saw something in the first quarter that made them think that an onside kick would work here, but they came up a bit short. Now we'll see if their defense can hold them and limit the damage.
So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. To throw, it's Robinson. Tries the right with a quick throw. What a catch! And the game just good enough for a 1st down. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the 1st half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Taking a deep shot here to the right. The pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Jayhawks will kick this away to start the second half. Bringing it out, it's Parker. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. First play of the second half is a handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the ball.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging.
The ball is loose, and the defense comes up with the football.
You know, as wide receivers, we get enamored with their size and their speed and versatility and their ability to make plays after the catch, but none of those things are more important than taking care of the ball. He makes the catch, but he doesn't secure the football, and it's a fumble.
The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. He'll hand it off. Runs through the defender. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. The Jayhawks hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Receiver in motion now.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down.
Well, this is what you love to see from any quarterback. He's not forcing or predetermining where he wants to go with the football. He obviously wanted to get the ball downfield to a receiver, but nobody's open, so he got the ball to the running back out wide and does a nice job of picking up a first down.
It's an out route. The catch made. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of every
touchdown, Jayhawks. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And now the try for the 2-point conversion. Scanning the field, it's Robinson. Close to the tight end. Intercepted in the end zone.
Oh, man, that was not a great throw right there. Pass is intercepted on the 2-point try. You have to wonder why they decided to go with that call.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Parker. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Georgia Tech last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown, so they got to bounce back from that right away. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Offense getting set. It's second down. Looking for a receiver. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Kansas offense is back out there now. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Moves out of the pocket. To contact on the throw. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat. Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again. On 1st down, it's play action. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
That's reeled in. It's Scott. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Now it's 2nd down here. Off play action, he's looking to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And the Yellow Jackets looking to run some tempo here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense.
Okay, here they go. Big 1st down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
1st down, looking to throw the football. He escapes the pocket. He'll leave the ball deep down that right side. It's caught. Did he get a foot in? Yes, they say it's a catch, a big gain.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's got it near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. They just have to be smart.
Solid 1st down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line. And they finish it off here on 2nd and goal. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Zero hesitation that time. We just got it, put it out to the right flat. Unfortunately, it falls incomplete.
Looking to convert on 3rd down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Direct snap. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
A little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on 3rd and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Georgia Tech, 21.
Bringing it out. It's Cunningham. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Jayhawks offense back on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And they bring him down. Blockers not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Keeping it on the ground here. Gets the first and still running. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. The Jayhawks will crank up the tempo. Looking downfield, it's Robinson. It's reeled in. It's Cook. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Because much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
Now, that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
And the Jayhawks have 1st and 10 here. And here's the handoff. Mussini able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Well, Kirk, Kansas has the lead here. And as we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Quick throw to the left. He's got it in the open. They make the tackle, but nice gain. Sends him up 1st down at the 14. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. On the move now. Gets rid of it on the move. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They'll give it to the running back. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now.
Well, the running back here just seems so focused on trying to locate where he needs to go that he lost focus of holding on to that football. He's very fortunate one of his own guys is able to recover it.
So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. The Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quick completion to the tight end. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. The Yellow Jackets come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
I just love to see positive yards here on this opening play of this drive because it can get you into a rhythm. Let's face it, you're down by 8. You need yards, you need rhythm. Field goals are not going to help you. They need a touchdown.
They'll take a deep shot here. And he makes the grab inside the 10. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. Great connection there for 6 points.
This is a beautiful route here by the receiver. He works on the right side, comes all the way over on that deep over route to find that opening. Quarterback puts it right on the money for a beautiful touchdown.
So they get the touchdown, now looking for the 2-point conversion to tie this one up late. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And he's got it. The conversion is good, and we are all tied up here in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Comes the Kansas offense back on the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? Back to pass. It's Robinson. Looking for his big tight end. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. So the holding call on the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. They'll change the pre-snap look now. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking deep to the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. The junior brought down after making a great catch.
Well, that's got to be a breakdown in coverage or a missed assignment. There's no way that a receiver should be that wide open.
First down now at the 46. Instead of being backed up, that one big play has got them out near midfield. Looking to throw it on first down. Finds his man. It's Thurman. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
On the run, it's Thurman. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up the back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Jayhawks will have 1st and 10 here. And the quarterback dropping back. caught behind the line. It's Thurman. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. Jayhawks are in the red zone. To the air, it's Robinson. Looking to scramble. And he throws it away. A smart choice that time. But it will bring up 3rd down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
And the Jayhawks will try to keep this drive moving. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
Looking for a gap. It's Thurman. They stop him for a 2-yard gain, which will bring up 4th down. The Jayhawks will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Kansas. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
What a thing of beauty by this offense to put that go-ahead score up on the board. The quarterback played with tremendous composure when the game was on the line. Now we'll see if his own defense can hold on to this lead.
PHC is up and good. The lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And it's incomplete that time. Just out of reach of the receiver.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Pulls it in. It's Scott. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Chris, I love to see this. Nothing open downfield, so he does the right thing by checking it down to his back, who's dangerous in the open field, picks up some really good yards, but that clock is still a big factor here.
by a touchdown late. This is a crucial fourth down play. Crucial play here. They go to the air. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. And it's good for a first down to the 36. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. It comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Here comes a first down pass attempt. The pass ball is incomplete and tried to extend the play, but nobody open.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Bringing pressure. And this time it's complete. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? With the catch, it's Scott. And the offense will spend a timeout to stop the clock. 21 seconds remaining.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? QB to the tight end for a completion. They make the tackle, but not for a solid gain on that pass. A play action, looking to throw. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. And a late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock.
Timeout, Georgia Tech.
Big opportunity for the offense to tie this game up in the fourth quarter. It's first and goal. Wants to throw it. Looking to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Powering through a tackle. Across midfield. Inside the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, Jayhawks. A great return as the defense comes up with a huge takeaway and score.
Wow, this is a risky throw here. It's so close to the goal line. This defender makes this interception, Chris. Sometimes you see a guy hesitate. He might think about taking a knee. This guy didn't. It gave him momentum and the speed that he needed to be able to get to the end zone.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue.